Jackie!
Been waiting long?
What do you mean? I've only just arrived.
Oh, only I thought as I'm a bit late, you might have been waiting.
Nah.
See you in a minute.
Yeah, all right.
Bye, Mum. See you later. Lucky you came along just then, then.
Suppose so. What are you laughing at?
I saw you at my kitchen window. Samo!
Oh, what's all this? Jackie for Zamo.
You can sit back.
No.
Yes.
You really sure you want it?
Yes.
Come and get it.
Samo! Hello, Jackie. Oh, hello. You walking with us? Nah, see you later, all right? All right, see ya. Oh, yeah. Well, at least look as though you're with me.
Oh, Mr. Smart. Right on time. Nice of you to come in early.
I'd have been in early anyway. If anything, I'm more nervous this morning than I was on the first day last year.
Nervous?
Well, I know that H5 aren't exactly strangers to me, but this is the first time I've been a form tutor.
Yes. Yes, it does involve getting that bit closer to the pupils in your charge.
Precisely. It might be better if we were still strangers to each other. Now, last year's English classes did come to resemble the drawing up of battle lines, and I might well have trouble in establishing a ceasefire and coaxing them out of their trenches.
You have to remember that this will be a particularly stressful year for them. Not least because of the pressures of working for qualifications which are no longer a guarantee of employment when they leave.
Adds a new edge to the perennial question. What's the point of it all?
Of course, your position won't be made any easier by the fact that over the past few years, H5 had come to know and rely upon Mr. Hopwood.
So they'll be upset that he's left. And at your choice of replacement.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to say that.
I know you think my personality far better suited to the parade ground than to confidential chats. Well, isn't that why you've called me in? To ask me to tone down my act. To be more approachable.
I wouldn't have called it an act.
No. But that's what it was to a certain extent. That's why I'm nervous this year. I realise that to get through to H5, I've got to give them a little bit more of myself. And we're all slightly wary of doing that.
Of course. But I can only say that from what I've just heard, you've absolutely no reason to feel apprehensive. I've no wish to sound rude, Mr. Smart, but it's been like talking to a different person. Well, I've nothing more to say, thank you.
Except that last year wasn't entirely an act on my part. I am what I am, and H5 will have to make an effort to meet me halfway. Otherwise, heads will roll.
I do believe the man has a sense of humour.
Oh, it's alive!
I ain't getting up in the mornings.
Don't worry, only another year before you're able to have a couple of hours kip before you go and sign on.
Yeah, that's only once a fortnight.
Can't wait, we're all on the easy life.
Are you an idiot sometimes, Pogo? At least he's being realistic.
Oh, no, you started her up now.
She don't need any encouragement from me.
Shut your face, Pogo. And you, Stuart.
Charming as ever. You know, she reminds me of that painting. What's it called? The Mona Lisa?
Mona Lisa?
Yeah, Mona Ross. She's always moaning, ain't she?
You know, I'm not surprised you packed him in. You know, maybe I'm fed up being surrounded by kids.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he's 16 next week.
Is it your birthday next week?
What of it?
This kids in our class won't be 16 till next summer. That means you'll be doing a year extra.
And you wonder why I go on a lot?
This is like holding hands with a plank. What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
You worried because we're outside Brookdale?
No. Why should I be? I don't know no one here. If we was outside Grange, then I'd be worried.
Why? Ashamed of me or something?
No.
Don't sound like it.
Jack! Jackie! Come here. I'll see you tonight, then. All right?
See you later.
Oh, I wish I was in love, don't you?
Never mind. She don't seem your type anyway.
Get him!
Hello, darling.
That's our second year, isn't it?
Third year, if you don't mind. How'd you look?
I'll do more than just look if you don't shut your mouth.
You can try.
Go on, Mona, sort of rat.
What, fall for you lot? Must think I'm short things to do.
I know him. He was in the 5th year when we were in the 3rd, wasn't he?
Yeah, that's right. Knocked about with me cousins.
You got a job? No, he wears his suit to go jogging.
Where does he work then?
Sales department in Bonnet and Leather.
He wasn't in the GCE form though, was he?
No, hasn't got an exam pass to his name.
What, not even a CSE?
Nothing.
Suppose his dad owns the company, does he?
No. His uncle does.
For a minute I could see a glimmer of light.
Go on, get him! All right. You wait, I'll have you, Maguire.
But come on, that's not fair. What's wrong with that? What's up, Rowley? Chuck me off because I only had a fiver.
I'll be seeing you later.
Fares, please. You got some hopes, ain't you? These tickets must be at least a week old. Ah, you could have picked a better one than that.
You try.
But you're bunking your fare for anyway. What's the matter with your bus pass?
I don't qualify for one anymore. Grange Hill's too near to where I live.
Grange Hill?
Yeah, Grange Hill. Comprehensive school.
You must have heard of it. Yeah, I know. I thought you went to Rodney Bennett.
Went to Rodney Bennett.
See you later.
I'll see ya. Got a Grange Hill now.
How come?
Well, Rodney Bennett's the best school round here, right?
No.
Of course it is. Brookdale's the worst.
I won't argue with that.
Well, Rodney Bennett are merging with Brookdale.
No. Here, Rodney Bennett's merging with Brookdale.
Who says?
He did. God, Rodney Bennett won't be the best school round here now, will they?
Oh no, that's what my mum and dad think. That's why I've been moved to Grange Hill.
Do you know what form you're going to be in?
Yeah, yours, N3.
Great.
Huh, I'm glad you think so.
Hello.
Keep moving. I'm trying to dodge a meter.
Here, Rockwood's there. So?
Does that mean you can't be a form tutor?
What do you want me to do, burst into tears?
You might when I tell you who we have got.
Don't tell me then.
Mr. Smart.
Oh, no.
I didn't see that much of him the other days. But when I did, she was really funny. You know what I mean? Sort of stroppy. And it's always stroppy. Yeah, I know, but this was different. She made me feel sort of uncomfortable.
You can breathe a sigh of relief, girls. I'm back.
You're all I need.
Go on, admit it. You miss me.
There's only one person I'd miss less than you, Kevin Baylon, because there's only one person in the class who's a bigger pest than you.
Oh? Who's that?
Jonah.
Oh, that makes me number one then. Ain't you heard? Jonah's not coming back.
Oh, hang on.
Blimey, who got you ready, Furman?
Shut your trap, Baylon. Don't say hello, then. Here, he reckons Jonah's left, has he? Is that right?
Yeah.
What's he gone for?
Way I heard it, his mum and dad reckons he was too clever for a comprehensive, so they've taken him out of Grange, put him in a public school.
What, paying for him? Don't believe that. Is it true, Zamo?
Yeah, I don't know what you're asking him for. He hasn't seen Jonah for ages. He's only got eyes for Jackie Wright now.
All right, big mouth.
Jackie Wright?
Goes to Brookdale. Met her at the fair, bank holiday Monday.
All right, all right. And if you must know, Jonah's dad's firm moved to Wales.
Yeah, but he didn't have to go with him, though, did he?
No, but it meant promotion if he did, and a dole if he didn't. You're both wrong.
Who's he?
Oh, this is Jeremy. He's new.
What does he know about it?
It just so happens that I'm Jonah's cousin.
Oh, bully for you. So, what's the real reason for Jonah leaving? Are you going to keep that to yourself?
I might just do that.
God, doesn't he love himself?
Mind you, now look, I can see the family resemblance with Jonah. You've seen the size of the head.
Bad start, Jeremy. Furman's got her claws out already.
I'm frightened.
I'm telling you, if he starts, I'm going.
Going where?
Leaving.
Just like that?
Ain't you heard? She's nearly 16. Big girl now.
Don't make no difference. Can't leave before Easter, no matter how old you are.
Can't I? I was thinking of going at Christmas anyway if I could get a job. I thought her smart. Even a doll's got to be better than that.
What are you talking about? The Führer is a most kind and lovable man. Stand to attention while I'm talking to you. Did you hear what I said? Attention! Now then, you miserable creeps. You all know how kind-hearted and sensitive I am, don't you? Yes. You know, I just can't believe how tolerant I am. Can you? But I must warn you, if you have not learned the complete works of Shakespeare by heart, tomorrow morning I will have you each shot at dawn. Every day of the week.
I think the performance is over now. You can take your seats. Go on, then. I'll see you when I've collected the register.
I don't think we should be doing this, Annette. It's only junk. Looks like Scruffy's underwear.
Do you normally rummage about in other people's things?
I didn't know it belonged to anyone, actually. I thought it was rubbish left out for the caretaker.
Well, it isn't, and it belongs to me. An apology would be nice, but only if you mean it. However, you can come back and pick that up.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise that bit of a rag was so valuable.
No, not in there. I'd like you to take it along to the cloakroom and run it under the tap.
Then what?
Then apply it to your face. You know the school rules about cosmetics. What's your name?
Annette Furman.
Sorry?
Annette Furman.
I prefer not to get off to a bad start, Annette.
I don't see why we have to start at all.
I'm afraid we have no choice, Annette.
Please, miss, is your name Miss Golden?
Oh, you're quick, Faye.
Yes, good morning, N3.
Why ain't Miss Mooney our form mistress?
She was always going on about how boring Mooney was.
Quieten down, please. Miss Mooney's working in Liverpool now.
So she don't teach at Grange anymore?
Hardly, unless we've got an annex 200 miles away.
He was.
Yeah, he was standing outside listening to Stu Pod.
Yes! You must be joking. If he was, he would have come through the door without opening it.
Morning, H5. Morning, Mr. Smart.
Morning, Mr. Smart.
Thomas.
Yes, miss.
Varian.
Yes, miss.
Not too bad. Vosper.
Yes.
Wilkes.
Yes, miss.
Williamson.
Yes, miss.
Fine. Well, I can't promise to remember all that straight away, but at least I've got some idea who you all are.
What about me?
Oh, don't worry, you've got your mark, Annette Furman. And I think those earrings should be left in your pocket.
Is it all right if I breathe? Please, miss. Oh, Faye Lucas, miss.
Oh, thank you, Faye. Now, if you could all take Faye's example and remind me of your name till I get to know you better, that would be most helpful. Sorry, Faye?
It's all right, miss. I was just wondering, though. Jonah's name, it ain't on the register no more.
Jonah?
Oh, Gordon Jones, miss.
Oh, wait a minute. Thank you for reminding me. I've got a note about him. Here it is. Gordon Jones. No, he won't be coming back to the school because his family's moved away from the area. The company his father works for has been relocated in Wales.
Ross?
Yeah?
Scott?
Sir.
Singh?
Sir.
Stewart?
Yes, sir.
Unsworth?
Sir.
All present and correct.
That's because we didn't know we were getting you.
Now, I did have one or two things to say to you in my capacity as your new form tutor. However, it looks like we're going to have to make time for that tomorrow morning, so please don't be late. Oh, and it would be a help if somebody could organise a firing squad for me. Maybe you, Stuart. I am joking. Go on, get to your classes.
Told you. Talk about crawling in there. Oh, you, Miss Gordon. Teachers can be nervous on their first day as well, you know. Anyway, I was only trying to be friendly.
Yeah, well, don't lick her boots too much or you won't be able to get the shoe polish off your tongue.
She's obviously got worse.
Thank you, Jimmy. We had noticed.
You see? Oh, that's great. Struggling for inspiration, Julie?
Not really, miss. It's just I don't understand how you can show what happened to you in the summer holidays by sticking bits of material and stuff onto paper.
Well, you have to use the material. Think what it suggests.
Get your nose outside.
Annette, you heard what I said. Only one person at a time in there.
Yeah, but why does it have to be him? First day at school and he gets a print room to himself.
Yeah. Well, you'll all get your turn. Only printing is a very messy process. And Jeremy's the only one who's used the equipment before.
Oh, yeah, Rodney Bennett. They've got everything there. I suppose you'll count yourself privileged that he lowered himself to come to Grange.
Annette, sit down. Right, now where were we? Oh, yes. Well, you're supposed to be reproducing something. Anything that happened to you in the summer holidays. Look, Kevin obviously went to watch cricket. We can see that because he's painting a straightforward representation of the match.
You call that straightforward?
We'll come to your effort later. Whereas when we look at this collage of Faye's, we're not instantly sure what it's meant to be.
You can say that again. Sorry, miss.
That's because it's what's called an abstract. That means it's not a direct representation of any person or any place, but more an impression of something she experienced during the summer.
That's right, miss. I went on holiday to Cornwall, and all the different shapes and colours are supposed to represent the countryside.
Good. Oh, well, come on, Julie. Why don't you just paint a picture?
I ain't no good at painting pictures, miss.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Suzanne, are you going home?
Yeah?
There's nearly half an hour till the end.
It's all right, my last period's a free period.
Your last period is a revise and study period.
Same thing.
No, Suzanne. A revise and study period is a period of time...
I know what it is. 35 minutes of learning how to parrot answer GCE questions. Or CSE if you're a dimbo.
We prefer to call it examination technique.
Call it what you like. But as this is the first day of term, I don't really see what we've got to revise and study.
You know very well that the timetable is drawn up for the whole year, and that these periods will come in more useful as the examinations draw nearer.
Yeah, well, I doubt if I'll be around for the mocks, let alone the real thing. So that's all a waste of time for me, isn't it?
That's not for you to decide. Once you're still at Grange Hill, you don't come waltzing in and out at whatever time takes your fancy. Do you understand? Now get your stuff and get back to the classroom.
that?
A bull. Spain. Bullfighting.
Funny-looking bull.
It's the best I could do.
It's a bit, well, hurried, isn't it, Jeremy? You did say you'd handled the equipment before.
You're not going to let him hog the printing room again, are you? He's just emptied himself for a double period, and all he's done is made a mess.
So what have you done that's so great, eh?
Is this yours, Annette?
Good, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. It's an abstract. Represents what happened to me in the summer holidays. Nothing.
Nothing? You don't live in a hole in the ground, do you?
No.
No, you live in the same streets as every other child in the room, and they've all managed to produce a piece of work. Good heavens, girl, even if nothing did happen to you in the holidays, you could always follow Jeremy's example and take a trip round the world. So, all right, the results aren't too good, but he's used his imagination.
Maybe I ain't got an imagination.
No, I just don't believe that. Painting your face the way you did, that must have taken hours of thought and imagination. If you could use just a fraction of that enthusiasm to paint a picture, I'm sure the end result would be equally stunning. As it is, this is probably an accurate representation of what happens to your mind when you walk through the school gates.
It's my mind, isn't it?
Yes, it is, and if you want to let it go to waste, then there's nothing I can do to stop it. But I'll tell you this. The most boring people I've ever come across are those who are always complaining about being bored. Think about it. Put everything away before you go.
She seems to have you well summed up. Hey, Rowley, what did the conductor send you off the bus for this morning?
Trying to pay my fare.
Oh, yeah?
He thought I was being funny when I offered him a £5 note.
A fiver? A scruff like you?
Excuse me.
I wouldn't insult him if I was you. It could be your answer to travelling to school. You could share a taxi with him. He'll pay.
Why not? It's only right that a genius should ride in style. And for free.
I'll be travelling for free. Anyway. Here, that's my bus pass. You've been down my pockets. I only borrowed it. You've still been down my pockets. I don't like that. Don't do it again. No need to.
You nicked somebody else's?
Read the name.
Jeremy Irving.
All my own work.
He's copied it off of yours.
All had a good laugh in art class, didn't you? What you lot didn't know, it took me about 20 minutes to knock that picture up. I spent the rest of the time making this. You can use that on the bus? That was the idea.
You'll never get away with it.
Won't I? You lot thought it was genuine. Stick it in the Perspex case, quick flash at the conductor. No problem. Mr. Big.
Grange Hill's back this Friday at 5:15.